Welcome back. It's been a long. I know that I was out of station for a few days, and I got many messages. If you get like about 20, 25 messages, it's okay to reply. But if it is more than that, it's going to be very difficult, right? In different areas, I used to get messages from the FMG people, from the NEET, UG, even NEET SS. I was surprised to know that some students just asked about the NEET SS part. So there's so much of messages used to come. I appreciate all these messages. See, I'll reply it back even if it get delayed, but I will reply it. So here is the thing, and it give a lot of motivation for me to make videos also, because I was like, there's like a feeling that inside me, like if you make videos, it's literally may useful to someone, but it really consuming the students' time. This is a precious time. See, last 1 month, it's a very precious time period for every exam. It doesn't matter you are studying for last 2 years or 3 years or 5 years. It all matters that how much you going to recall at the time of examination, right? So for that part, you need to recall it. For last 1 month, if you recall as much as you can, it's going to work. Otherwise, it won't. If those who are going to study new things in 1 month, it's not going to work. You need to recall. Well, last 1 month, last 15 days, this is like a recall session. All you need to do, recall, make the the sharp into the concept part, do as much as GT you can, revise the GT, do the PYQ. Don't miss a single PYQ, because 60% of the question you will get it from the PYQ. So it literally means around 350 to 400 marks you will definitely get it from the PYQ part only. Then you can secure a rank between like 40 to 60 70k, around that you can get it if you are getting a mark around 400. So it will come from the PYQ part. And if you got more time, if you really want to get into a good rank, go for more GT, concept oriented study, and definitely it will work. And one most important thing, for an average student, there is no place in medical field. That's the most important thing. Even if you think you are in anatomy, you are going to take anatomy, doesn't matter. For an average student, there is no place for it. Literally, you will understand that once you come into the system, into the PG life. So for an average student, I want to tell you that don't think like you are not capable of doing something. It's not like that. Literally, if you put more effort, if you work hard into it, if you are passionate about the subject, that's the most important thing. If you're really passionate about pharmacology, you should go for pharmacology. You should not go for another END or ophthalmology subject. If you're really passionate, I really got these messages, like one who really passionate about pharmacology, who took END and was not so happy with the subject. That's the reality of our medical system, that those people having a passion, they're like so interested in some subject, so they should go for that. It doesn't mean that you are in the non-clinical side or in the clinical side. Don't think like that, but you should go to the top place. Recently one thing happened that really important that you to know. One cousin just called me and asked me about the three doctors. There is where they went to the private hospital for the delivery. There's a three names there in the in the chart, in which one is a DGO, the diploma in gynecology, one is in the DNB part, and one is MDMS. So he asked like, what is it and which one is better? So it's just my part of family, and it's my cousin, so I should be honest with them. So I have to tell that MDMS is much better than the below two. So this is the scenario. So those who thinking that even if it's okay with the 100 mark or 200 mark, I want to tell you that you should try your best to get into the good rank at this point, because it's really important for an average student. I want to tell you that break your that barrier. There is no average like a tagline. There is nothing like that. If you work hard, definitely you will get it. If you're looking into the UPSC result, you will understand that those with the degree background, those with the other background, who is just applying for studying for 5 to 6 years, get into the UPSC, into select into the UPSC. So you have to understand the amount of effort they are putting. UPSC is like a 3 level exam is there. One is like a prelims, and then they have to go for mains. After that, it's going to be the interview section. So I do have a friend who get in Delhi, in Rajendra Nagar. He used to I met him at the fourth attempt, in which he, in the first two, he didn't even qualify the prelims, and then he qualify the prelims, and after that the next exam scenario. I personally, I know how much effort he is putting into this into the exam. So that's what I want to tell you here, that if you put that much effort into 100% genuine, you will get the result towards the end. So please remember messages I got recently which is really touching, something like an essay level of kind of a message I used to get it these recently, which is saying, I don't want to reveal anything here, but I want to tell you that those who thinking their life is really bad, this is not. There is worse people are living. They are fighting. They are trying every day. But I want to tell you one thing: God is there, and they will definitely get that value. And I personally, I pray for them that they should get a good rank. They should go for the dream brand. They should go for, make themselves to be the best. They are fighting. They are the real fighters. And I consider, other people's life, or consider my life with these people. I can tell you that they are the real fighters. They are really struggling a lot. That much of things are happening there. Maybe it's a that's a reality of life that you need to admit that not everyone is very happy in their life. There's so much of things are happening around, and I'm so happy that get to know about this kind of things, because through the YouTube there is some sort of a I'm getting sort of a contact with these people. I'm so happy about it. I'm telling you that one thing: once you completed your exam, I'm there for you to throughout the procedure of admission, and I'm make sure that you will get the best to that 2-3 person out there. It's very personal to me right now, because I want to help them. I want to get them to the best college in the country, because they deserve it. That much struggle is there for them to going through, and a lot of things there. I don't want to disclose anything here. It's not fair, because recently, if you looking into the psychology, people, they are telling the stories of their patients and all. So literally it's not fair, because they are revealing everything, which was they may think like, if you talk to a psychologist, it's going to be a secret room. It's not going to go into the air. But the reality, it is not. They are telling everything with so much of reference. It can be related, in the patient's family members or the friends, they can relate it maybe that person or something. So it's really not good to reveal things. That's my thing. And also the medical ethics part is there, right? For the students also, it's an ethics part. So those things I won't disclose for whatever reason. It's very personal to me right now. It's um, so here is the thing, guys. Most importantly, don't waste your time on the negative side on the social media, that you may going to see so much of postponement news in coming days. Especially last week also, there is some rumors are going on because of the two shift exam. There's a UDF as an organization, the United Doctor Front, and they complained in the Supreme Court regarding the two shift examination in neetpg. And below that, many students used to tell that there is a postponement will be there, they need postponement and everything. Literally, I also get the message like, is it going to be postponed like last year? I want to tell you one thing: those who think about the postponement, your rank will be in the downside. Literally, because you are wasting your time in that side. If you're wasting that much time into the postponement or that point of part, it's not going to work. All you need to do, these last 13 days is going to be very anxious. You'll be very, you'll get the sleepless night. You'll get a lot of things out there. You may get panic attack. Many of your friends who got panic attack because of they are anxious about the exam part. And I want to tell you that those who think like that, it's just happening to them. No, it's happening to the topper also. Also, he experienced this kind of anxious things. So it's literally a part of it. The exam, whatever the exam happen, it's a these kind of thing, pressure, anxious, these all things are being part of it. You have to go through it, then you will success in the life, right? So you have to pass through it. Just use it as a fire. I used to tell that last year also. This kind of pressure, this kind of anxious thing, use it a fire and get into the good seat. That's it. Just focus on the imagine, like when you are studying, if you are demotivated or something, just imagine that you are sitting in a OPD, you are seeing the patient, like you are reading the CT, or you are prescribing medicine for in derma cases, or you are in a gynec or in a PS or whatever subject, or you are in anatomy, you are doing the section part. Just imagine that way and study well. That's it. If you imagine in that kind of way, automatically you will have the fire that that automatically you will get that. Like, you need to study more to get into that seat. It's the dreaming and kind of reality, there is a huge difference is there. I admitted that, but in somehow. If you imagine that you are sitting in somewhere and you have an opportunity right now to do that, you will automatically work well. And I want to tell you, every second is very important while you are preparing for any exam. Doesn't matter for NEET or JEE or UPSC, whatever thing. Every second is very important. If you use the maximum time and full efficiency, definitely you can achieve many things. That's the most important part about this examination. And exam is going to happen in just 13 days, right? 35 days there. I want to tell you that those who are still demotivated, those who think they can't do it, don't put that tag into yourself, or don't do the result now. Just do your best, that's it. Avoid the result, those who think in that way. Just focus on the exam, just focusing that you should get a good mark over there. And the most important part, GT, PYQ, and your revision. Do the maximum revision, don't miss any single PYQ. That's it. You will get a decent mark and decent score. If I can guarantee that if you get a rank less than 1 lakh, I can guarantee a seat in in the paraclinical or the clinical side, in the management or the diploma or this kind of things. I will be there throughout the admission process to the stray vacancy. So don't worry about the admission process. I'm there. Literally, I'm there. I will help you with that part. So don't worry about that part. Only thing, just focus on the exam. Just focus on it. That's it. And any more queries you have, do message me after the exam. That's it. I just want to tell you that don't waste your time. Like, whatever the emotions you have, whatever the personal issues you have, I do understand that everybody have the personal issues and many things. I want to tell you that don't waste time. Even a single second, it's really worth now. It really matters. If you are lazy, if you are staying behind, if you are sleeping now, somebody is working well and they are going to get their dream branch. They will leave their dream, and you have to dream. Even after the result comes, even after the admission process, you have to dream. Just dream. That's it. It's not going to touch with the reality. That's it. So I don't want to talk more into that part, so understand it.